G'day, Kunz. Welcome to Steelers Nation Australia. If you want Steelers content and love the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure you hit that sub, hit that like. Cheers. Here we go. G'day, guys. Hopefully, you liked my new intro. Not too sure how many times I'll play that, but I thought it was quite funny. Okay, so a little bit of housekeeping to do first before I get into the theme of the video. The theme of the video will be talking about George Pickens. And I saw a tweet the other day that sparked my interest. However, I want to talk about two things before I talk about George Pickens, so hold on to your hats. First of all, I want to talk about this, right? Apparently, sorry, I'm still doing the apparently thing. That's just still in my mind from the other day. All right, the 2022 uniform schedule for the old Cincinnati Bengals, right? Week 11 is the Pittsburgh Steelers versing the Cincinnati Bengals at home. And apparently, according to the Bengals Twitter, I guess this is from their Twitter, they'll be wearing, to my good mate who says the zebra stripes. My good mate Pittsburgh Owen calls them the zebras or zebras, however you would pronounce that, right? They're wearing the white helmet versus the Pittsburgh Steelers in Week 11. So that's pretty crazy, right? That's going to stand out in Heinz Field or Acrisure Stadium. So I can't wait to see that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. If you didn't know that at all, there's your first source of news that the Cincinnati Bengals are wearing the white helmet and the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to crush them. Okay. So if you didn't know that, that's cool. If you did know that, it's even cooler. All right. However, my second point today of this video I want to talk about, and I think I might do a video the next few days or so. I'm really keen and I want to talk about in the future, maybe before the preseason game versus Seahawks. I'm really keen about the defensive line. What do we have? Cameron Hayward, Tyson Alualu, Larry Ogunjobi, right? Chris Wormley, Isaiah Loudermilk, and Montravius Adams. Also DeMarvin Leal. And even to a certain extent, Henry Mondo, right? So I'm not talking about them today, but that is something for discussion in the future. Those 7 players, I think, have a good chance to really start to change the pace for the Steelers defense in 2022. So think about that. I know you guys are, keen to see football again, but today's video, we are talking about George Pickens. So there's just so much to cover at the moment, and I kind of just want to see a football game. I just want to watch the Seahawks versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I just want to see some tackling, some footballs being thrown. I want to see running backs run into people. I want to see the defensive line just go out there and get sacks on whoever the quarterbacks are. Is it Drew Lock is a quarterback for the Seahawks, right? So, but today, I also want to talk about this. So according to whoever this guy is, no idea who this guy is, right? NFL Rookie Watch. George Pickens has that dog in him. After making 4 consecutive receptions, some contested at today's practice, he went on to stare down Minkah Fitzpatrick and other Steelers defensive players and said, quote, "Don't say shit," with a scared face. How good is that? That is what we want to see from some of our receivers. I have been on Chase Claypool a few times, how he needs to be more physical, needs to go up there and contest for the ball, needs to land with the football and start to make a run, right? I don't mind Deontay Johnson. I think he's going to do okay this year, but he does have the fumbleitis sometimes. Okay? George Pickens is going out there into his rookie year with some kind of fire, absolute fire in his gut. And it's good to see that we can have a guy, because we did lose a guy like that. We lost a guy with Juju. Smith-Schuster went on to the KC Chiefs. So it's good to see a young fella like that ready to go out there, and he doesn't care, right? Hopefully his ego isn't too high, but it's controlled enough to where you can control that ego for good. Go out there, represent the Steelers, represent your team, go out there and lay the smack down and show the other team that you mean business. So he's staring down Minkah. He's staring down other defensive players. Levi Wallace, I would say, in there. Maybe Cameron Sutton, possibly staring down Ahkello Witherspoon. He doesn't care. He does not care. So I'm so excited to see. Look, I didn't watch him in college. I did not watch him in college. I did not watch too many highlights. However, I'm so excited to see what George Pickens can do this coming, I think, Saturday, my Sunday. So I'll be streaming the Seahawks versus Steelers, and I can't wait to do that. But as this quote says, don't say shit. Pretty much, he's four consecutive receptions, some contestant at today's practice. This guy in training camp, from what I've seen, and I know what you guys have seen probably too, through tweets or videos or other YouTubers out there, he's going to be a menace. George Pickens is going to be a menace on the field, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what he can do. So this coming Saturday, it's the Seahawks versus the Steelers, and we get to see Mason Rudolph out there. Will the hype continue? We get to see Kenny Pickett will play, Mitchell Trubisky, the running game, and we're going to see some camp battles too with left guard, inside linebacker, and cornerback. And we also get a chance to see George Pickens and Calvin Austin, their very first chance in the black and gold uniform, to go out there and give it all and hopefully impress some of the coaching staff and also impress us. I can't wait. I really can't wait to see what George Pickens can do. I think he's just full of fire. I think he might be one of the missing pieces we need, or the Steelers need, for the 2022 season. We do. We know that the offensive leaders on the team could probably be James Daniels, right guard, maybe Trubisky, but Najee Harris is a must for an offensive leader. But having a young guy out there like a Pickens can also, add a bit of fuel to the fire and spark a lot of energy in that team. All right, guys, if you like Steelers Nation Australia, as my intro says, hit that sub, hit that like, and here we go, Steelers. Here we go.